Hello, my name is Courtney. I'm the Naked Alchemist, and I'm all about embodied emotions and love and connecting to your spiritual world while also staying grounded in reality. Today, I wanted to talk about fear and how I overcame being afraid. I started to realize that fear was running my life and stopping me from stepping into my full power. And so I made the decision to do something that was super scary for me to do, that I said I would never, ever do, and face that fear. And what that was cutting off all my hair. So I am blessed to be a natural, beautiful woman. And I have always depended on my beauty. It's gotten me a ton of great things in my life. So I feel super, super lucky for that. And there was something about me not having any hair that made me feel like I was not beautiful anymore, and what would happen to my life if people didn't view me as beautiful. So it was a little deeper than just fear, but fear was the big motivator. And then there were other things sprinkled in there, like the fact that I grew up being told that I would marry rich because I was the pretty daughter and my sister was the smart one. So I was raised to feel like I was stupid, like I didn't have any mental value. It was all physical. So this cutting off of all my hair was a huge deal for me. I was breaking a big trauma cycle by doing this. And I did. I went, I chopped it off. If I can figure out how, I'll share a video or a picture in here somehow, if I can. I don't know. I'm new to this. I went, I chopped it off, and then I dyed it bright orange. Like, not only was my hair like this long, but it was bright orange to the point where I was walking out of the hair studio and this woman that I knew told me that I looked like a superhero, which was not the look that I was going for. And I remember while she was cutting my hair, I was so incredibly dissociated the whole time. I just was frozen like a statue. I couldn't talk. I couldn't think. It was like my whole world was being flipped upside down in the matter of seconds. Which again, I want to be clear that I understand this is not that big of a deal for most people, but for me, it was everything. So I faced my fear. I ended up chopping off all my hair, dyed it bright orange, became superhero Courtney, and days later, I ended up finding out that my husband had been cheating on me the entire time we had been back together, which is this was our second time around. So yeah, talk about timing, divine timing. I was literally felt at my ugliest. And that was when I found out that my husband had been cheating on me for the last year and a half. Not quite sure why I'm sharing this, except that it was such a pivotal moment in my life. I got so much more than I was expecting to get from that experience, which is usually how my life goes. For those of you that are into astrology, my Mars is Sagittarius. So very intense, fiery, passion for life. But I think intense is the biggest word that comes up for me. And one of the things that I've learned on my healing journey is these extremely intense moments that I go through are when once I get through them and onto the other side of them, I realize how valuable they are and were. That's what my mindset used to be. Because I've been doing this healing work for quite some time now, when I'm in these intense moments, I'm now able to find the gratitude in them in the moment. Whereas before, and the example of chopping off all my hair, I very distinctly remember saying to myself, like, why is this happening to me? Why? Why now? Why now? Why couldn't I have found out a week ago before I chopped off all my hair? So at least I felt hot when I found out my husband was cheating on me. Not at my ugliest. But it was very much a like victim mindset. And at the time, obviously, I was doing the work because I had just cut off all my hair for the fear stuff. And so I was able to move through that victim mindset pretty quickly. But I do remember it coming up. Whereas recently, I've just come out of this month and a half depression. I guess you could call it depression. I don't know. This month and a half of intense uncomfortable emotions. Intense, uncomfortable emotions. And not once have I thought to myself, why is this happening to me? I'm so grateful that this is happening for me. I'm so grateful that I hear this information that's coming in. I'm so grateful that I have a body that feels safe enough to feel this emotion. So, yeah, that's my little ramble for today. I hope you guys have a good day.